Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Monday Night Jayromada. We are here live from Peoria, Illinois, where we are coming off the back of the dramatic Against the Odds pay-per-view event. Tonight will be a night of fierce competition, back-and-forth action, and, as always, drama, where we will see who has what it takes to make an impact. This is Jayromada. And for our first matchup of this evening, introducing first, it is Shulk. One half of the Vision Warriors. It is Shulk, the master of the Monado, and the savior of the future. If you've played Xenoblade, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But depending on how far you get, I suppose. Yeah, Shulk, I believe he's making his singles debut here. Although he has been in plenty of tag team matches, so he's no stranger to the ring. And his opponent, it is Sans. 1 half of the Skelebros. And yeah, this is a tag team, well, a singles match between two tag teams. I've seen a couple of these before, but they're always fun. Here we go, referee signals for the bell to ring, and Sans immediately begins with a spinning heel kick. And then a diving crossbody off the springboard, barely just not getting enough distance, and a nice reversal. This is really just like a competition between speed and predictability. Sans with that takedown off the Irish whip. And now knee to the face and punching Shulk's knee. And Shulk, I'm not sure this is the start that he envisioned while heading into the ring. There we go, nice use of his foreknowledge there with that reversal and a takedown. Sans quickly getting up to his feet, but Shulk with a knife edge chop into that drop. Left foot kick to the spine off that weak foot, and another drop into the immediate pin and the immediate kick out. And Shulk again, weak foot kick to the spine and a stomp to the forearm. Sans rolling out of the way and catching Shulk with that float over drop and a snap DDT into a pin. 1. And again, the immediate kick out. Shulk immediately up to his feet, but Sans 2. The double drop kick into the springboard crossbody splash. Now picking Shulk up. And a 12-6 drop. And a tilt-whirl head scissor. Or excuse me, a tilt-whirl into a Fujiwara armbar. The Shulk immediately getting out. And now some double axe handle strikes. And the inverse slam. Sans retreating to the apron, Shulk waiting for him so he can knock him off. Now both men on the outside. Shulk just pulling on that right arm of Sans, just trying to de-socket it. Sans, that reversal though. And now Shulk a little bit stunned on the outside. He has 7 more counts to make it in. I'm sure he has enough time. Especially with Sans now rolling out, only to be greeted by a single leg dropkick. Shulk picking or winning that grapple and throwing Sans in. Now stepping in himself, Sans with that spinning heel kick again into the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. Now the headlock into the 12-6 elbow, and a soccer ball kick to the spine, and the elbow drop right below the sternum. Now Sans has Shulk's hand trapped and stomped on his lower arm. Now Sans looking to fly. He's aiming himself up. Head scissor takedown into the pin. 2. Rolling Shulk up. I don't think Shulk was quite expecting that, but nonetheless getting out. But now Sans in the armbar. But again, Shulk, I think he foresaw that one a little bit cleaner and getting out. Now Shulk sliding down, jumping over, and the toss. Picking Sans up by his jaw. And the Minato smash. In 1, 2. Sans getting out. I think it's the first time in a while we've seen Shulk do the Minato smash. Sans rolling out, Shulk just showing off a little bit. And now climbing up top. Shulk with that top rope DDT, picking Sans back up after he dropped him and tossing him back inside the ring. And a stomp to the back of the thigh. And a leg breaker. Picking Sans back up. I thought Sans reversed that. And speaking of reversal, Sans did reverse that punch. And the springboard double leg dropkick connects. Sans going for the pin. 1, 2. Shulk getting out. I thought he was close enough to the ropes that he could probably lift his leg and get a rope break, but I don't know, I'm sitting here, Shulk is in the ring, so he probably knows more than I do. Got out regardless. Shulk getting out of the way of that falling elbow. Not entirely sure where he was aiming with that punch. That was slow. Sans with that reversal and into another Fujiwara armbar, forcing Shulk to tap out this time, and Sans, your inaugural winner of the night. That was a very quick tap out. And as I said before, your first winner of the night, it is Sans. And our next event, introducing first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from your darkest fears, Pamela.
It is Pandoria. I'm forgetting who she won against. Was it Mitsuru? Now I'm trying to remember her last match, but she had a very nice victory last time out. And let's see if she can, well, at the very least, put on a competitive match, and at the very most, get another win. Make it 2 in a row. However, that's not going to be super easy as her opponent is the ultimate Aikido master, Tenko Chabashira. Both women in the ring explosive, but for very different reasons. Referee rings the bell, and Tenko immediately begins by running towards Pandoria. But Pandoria, with that arm drag, using her momentum against her, ironically, using Aikido against the ultimate Aikido master. But Tenko with that takedown. Is that Aikido or is that more Judo? I know Judo uses their opponent's momentum against it, but I think Aikido does the same? Well, normal Aikido. Tenko, her version of Aikido isn't, you know, standard. But anyway, Tenko getting out of that, and Pandoria with that nice block. Thought she was going for a pin, but nope, just mounting and doing the ground and pound. Ending with that slap. A nice kick combo. Each kick finding its mark. And now a spinning elbow drop to the leg. Pandoria, very strong start. But again, I know I've said this time and time again. It's not how you start a match, it's how you end it. Pandoria with that slap, and then the kicks, continuing the kicks, and then the punch, and now picking her Tenko up and setting her down with that slam. Now trapping the arm and a leg drop. Pandoria finding the wrist and pulling on Tenko's arm. Tenko trying to roll out and is successful, but Pandoria climbing up top. Looking to follow her outside the ring, and does with that interesting looking crossbody splash, but connects nonetheless. Andy the slap, and now the kick combo again. Tossing Tenko into the barricades, and this is an extremely extremely uncharacteristically slow start for Tenko. Pandoria the takedown and the ground and pounds. Tenko blocking most of them, but Pandoria's finding a way to slip through. I think it's a 7 count. Yes, as soon as I said that, 7 count, and Tenko finally with a reversal. Can she get at least some momentum back? Grapple from behind into the forearm shiver. And now a rolling neck drop from one corner to the other. Pandoria with that clothesline while Tenko was taunting a little bit too much. Andy the takedown, and yet again the ground and pound. Both wrestlers back up onto their feet, and Pandy catching Tenko before she can get that kick in and the pin. Honestly, kind of surprised that was only a 1 count. Pandy bowing to the crowd. Tenko with the kick, but not following it up with anything, allowing Pandy to connect with that running bulldog. Tenko being forced back up onto her feet and connects with that reversal into a rising knife edge chop and the whip, diving down, jumping over. But Pandy pushing her away before she can connect with that Irish whip, and now here we go, 1, 2. Pandy the 2 count, or Tenko the 2 count on Pandoria after that bridging suplex, and now Tenko looking to finish things off. Release suplex. Now another pin. 1, 2. And yep, that is more like Tenko. Double leg dropkick, and now I think Tenko's really starting to find her rhythm here. Pandoria in the corner. Tenko stalking her from the other. Oh, after that taunt a little bit. Now a running clothesline and another somersault neckbreaker. Now Tenko jumping clean to the top rope. Getting Pandoria to her feet. And Pandoria somehow catching Tenko and setting her down. Pin attempt. Tenko getting out, but I was not expecting that. And now Tenko being forced onto the top rope. Pandoria climbing up top as well. And a top rope, a wheelbarrow takedown. Now we'll just clobbering knee to the bridge of the nose. High kick by Pandy. And now that split leg drop. Not going for the pin. There it is. There's the pin as soon as I said it. 1, 2. Tenko pushing her off. And that hurt to watch. Another split leg drop, but Tenko getting out of the way, and I don't think Pandoria was expecting to do the splits tonight. But again, Pandoria just catching Tenko while she was taunting and now trolling her by laughing in her face. Tenko though with that reversal, winning the grapple and the Irish whip, catching her in that suplex. 1, 2. Pandoria getting up, but another bridging suplex by Tenko as they're both outside the ring now. Tenko not entirely sure what path to take. Now they're meeting by the left steel step takedown. Four count as Tenko's now just splayed out on the outside. Pandoria climbing up top. High risk, high reward. Elbow drop. I don't think Tenko even... Yeah, I don't think she even knew what was going on. Picking Tenko back up onto her feet. High kick. Tenko, no, not quite with that reversal. Pandoria connected with the snap mirror into the neck breaker, but Pandoria catching her ankles on the steel steps, on the corner of the steel steps. Doesn't seem too bothered. It is now Pandoria up top and another diving elbow drop, this time to the back. And another split leg take, or a split leg drop. And the pin, and I believe two. Yep, Tenko's not gonna get out, and Pandoria putting up an absolute clinic. And Tenko just couldn't get into the rhythm at all. I hope she's alright, because that was extremely uncharacteristic. But yeah, Pandoria making it 2 wins in a row, both against very strong opponents. And we might just be seeing her rise. And now our third event of the evening. Introducing first, it is Mondo Owada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru, the Ultimate Brotherhood. Taka leaving Mondo to dry yesterday against the odds, where Mondo was forced to have a 1-on-2 match against the Shadow Slayers and unfortunately was unable to capitalize. Or, well, you know, not necessarily capitalize, but overcome. That's what I was looking for. And I starting to doubt these two's relationship a little bit. And their opponents, they are the Jayromoda Men's Tag Team Champions. It is Brosona. I was looking to make a golden reference, but I couldn't think of a pun, so... I don't know, the Golden Boys of the Tag Team Championship, I guess? Now both teams in the ring, and there seems to be some sort of disagreement between Mondo and Taka to see who will be the first in the ring. It looks like Mondo won that fight, and now 20 minutes on the clock. And you going for a very early pin. Taka a little bit late, but Mondo kicking out immediately. Or kicking out at the 2 count, but I mean kicking out without Taka's help. And now leg DDT by you. Now, commentating the matches of Yu and Arakami is always fun because I can make you guys And then there's an uppercut by Yosuke. Into the fireball punch to the back. Yeah, I can make you guys pretend that you are also in the match by using you not in the third person, but in the second. YOU versus YU. Anyway, Mondo kicking out and, being bailed out by Taka and kicking Yosuke off of him, and now the fireman's carry running drop. Now Mondo tagging in Taka. Hirsch whip. And now a arm hook drop. And Mondo just... okay. Mondo just punching Yosuke. Kiyotaka was just telling Mondo off. And Yosuke was just standing there like, am I in the middle of something? But anyway, Taka with that drop. And now the pin. You looking to play spoiler? No. Yosuke getting out on his own. And now Taka tagging in Mondo, probably saying, if you really want to fight that bad, be in the ring. By all means. Slugging right hand by Mondo. Now a knee drop. And the ground and pound 5-6. Mondo climbing up top. Pushing Taka out of the way. And a diving crossbody splash, but Yosuke getting out of the way, now punching Mondo as he stands up. And dragging Mondo over to their corner. Catching the face against a turnbuckle and might have opened him up a little bit. Another tag team attack here as Yu now is in the ring. Gonna stop, and yes, I do believe I see a little bit of blood above Mondo's right eye. Drop kick to the knee, and now Yosuke being tagged back in. Taka desperate for a tag and gets it. But is now essentially a 2-on-1 as Mondo is a little bit incapacitated on the outside. Yosuke elbowing out, but whiffing on that punch. But maintains the grapple regardless and takes Taka down and connects with that drop kick to the back. Now both competitors on the outside. Face plant by Taka. Now tossing Yosuke back in. 3 count, but Taka is up top and technically in the ring and taking a very interesting path back into the ring. Yosuke connecting with that Russian leg sweep and now going for the pin 1. Mondo just watched on. And now Yosuke tagging you in. You looking for that kick, but blocked by Taka, who connects with that springboard double leg roundhouse. And the takedown. You rolling to the outside, climbing back in, and now Taka tagging Mondo. Mondo looking for that low punch, but you catching him. And connects with that takedown into the Fujiwara armbar, just trying to work on Mondo's left hand. And Mondo getting out of the way of that leg drop and connects with that double leg kick. And as that was happening, I was going to say that Mondo's time being a gang leader, he knows how to use both hands basically interchangeably. When it comes to fighting, he prefers his right hand, but he's pretty ambidextrous. Now with another faceplant, Taka on Yosuke. Taka picking Yosuke back up. Now dragging him to their corner successfully. Tagging in Mondo, and we're going to see An uppercut to the gut. And now Mondo choke slam into the military press, or excuse me, choke into the military press. And a powerbomb, and now going for the pin. 1. You breaking that up. And now Mondo again having Yosuke in the grapple, powerbomb, and tagging Taka back in. Yosuke getting out of the way of that falling fist. I don't think he meant to do that on purpose, though, judging by the way that he was looking around. And a double knee stunner by Taka. Taka again going for the pin. Yosuke getting out. But Yu took a very interesting line, very interesting path. Now Yosuke's on the outside. Yu is on the inside, but being assaulted by Taka. Now Yu on the outside, Taka following him out. Finally, referee giving a 1 count. And Taka was just so obsessed with taking out Yu that he completely ignored Yusuke, who finally got back, or Yosuke, excuse me, who finally got back to the ring. Now Yosuke punishing his hubris by working on that arm. Now picking Taka up in the fireman's carry into the nosebreaker. Now dragging Taka back into their corner, keeping him trapped there, tagging in Yu in another tag team attack from Brosona. Now Yu probably looking for the finisher, but Taka getting the tag in. Now Mondo picking him up as we see the nice shot of the referee. 1. Yosuke breaking that up. Mondo on the top rope. Diving crossbody splash connects. Now choking Yu. And a stomp to the face. And now, excuse me, and now running knee strike to the temple. And a leg breaker. Shoulder barge and Mondo. Interesting on how now that Taka's incapacitated on the outside, now Mondo's deciding to show up. Mondo tossing you from one corner to the other. Quite literally as you went airborne for like a solid second. And another knee smash. Yu with a nice reversal though. And of course, as soon as you reversed, Taka's back up onto his feet. And now going for the pin. Taka breaking that up. But now Yosuke sending Taka to the outside. They might have a little bit of skirmish on the outside as Yu and Mondo are looking to continue things on the inside. Yu with that swinging neck breaker. Mondo on the outside. But Yu with that apron backbreaker as we are hearing Taka versus Yosuke on the outside. I can only imagine who's winning that. I would assume it's Yosuke. A drop there. I thought Mondo might have reversed that, but no. Yu instead coming out on top. Now in at the 4 count, barely avoiding a count out. And yes, it does look like Yosuke won the battle on the outside. as Yu now picking Mondo up and just setting him down instead of going for the pin, taking Yosuke. Now Taka running back to his corner, but Yosuke stealing Mondo's finisher and going for the pin. 1, 2. And Taka is just running around, not helping Mondo, and yeah, things are just not looking good for the two of them. As we see, yeah, Taka is just doing laps. A very nice win by Yosuke and Yu, but I mean, I would be more concerned, and I am more concerned about the relationship between Taka and Mondo. Like, it just seems to be deteriorating even more quickly day by day. I sincerely hope that Chihiro is able to pull off some magic. And our fourth matchup of the evening. Introducing first, coming kind of close to winning the championship yesterday.
Making her way to the ring from Valhalla, the 2B.
It is 2B. And her opponent, also very close to winning a championship.
From the pits of hell, the Punisher, Arena.
This one, the Nexus Championship, losing in a very close match against Maki. It is Undyne the Undying. As both competitors get ready, referee rings the bell and they meet in the middle of the ring. 2B getting the better of the grapple as she kicks Undyne a little bit below the belt. And stomping arm breaker, every time I see that, just makes me wince. Picking Undyne up and neck breaker. But Undyne rolling out. 2B blocking that grapple attempt though. And a one-leg suplex. Kick to the upper spine. And shot right to the face. Now 2B climbing up middle rope. And a diving double axe handle. Nice little show-off move there. And a rolling neck breaker. That's 2B with that split leg leg breaker, picking Undyne up, and a very fast start from 2B. To that chicken wing submission attempt. But Undyne easily rolling out. and sending 2B flying with that clothesline over the top rope, sliding out, picking 2B up onto her feet, but 2B pushing her with a lot of force, picking her back up onto her feet and tossing her. Thought she was going into the steel steps and then into the ring post, but nope, she rolls back in, going for the pin, but Undyne pushing 2B off right at the 1 count. And now working on that arm. 2B with a stomp, but Undyne rolling out of the way, but 2B getting out of the way herself of that diving clothesline, and now Irish whip, but missed. And 2B just rolling there, pushing Undyne away. I think 2B was trying to trip up Undyne. And now a knee right to the eye patch as Undyne rolls out. 2B crawls or climbs out. And a knee drop. Is this going to be a Tenko versus Pandoria, or is this going to be... Or is Undyne actually going to make a comeback here? As 2B picks her up and tosses her back to the ground, catching the front of her ankles against the metal bar that is the apron. Or at least where the apron hangs off of. Diving clothesline by Undyne finally connects as Undyne climbs back in. 2B rolls in herself and pushing Undyne away. Now a face scrub. Undyne, or excuse me, 2B with that rolling elbow. Undyne to her feet though, but again, 2B just pushing her down. Undyne rolling out of the way of that stomp and connecting with that crossbody splash, but 2B with that reversal into the spinning heel kick and a roundhouse kick to the back of the head. And 2B, I think she's looking for the dragon lock submission attempt here, but Undyne immediately getting out, and I mean immediately, blocks, but Undyne not blocking that. Takedown. And 2B with that rolling neck snap. Now Fujiwara armbar, just a wear down submission. Now 2B going for a pin on Undyne. 1, 2. Undyne kicking her shoulder up. Now 2B again climbing middle rope. Knee, but either didn't have the distance or Undyne rolling out of the way. I'm not entirely sure which. Back heel kick by 2B there. And now another stomping arm breaker. Undyne though with that possum kick, sending 2B to the ground. And an arm breaker of her own. Kick to the gut. And Undyne with the fishhook suplex. 1, 2. B getting out. Drop kick there by Undyne is now Undyne middle rope. I thought she was going up top, but nope. Middle rope axe handle. Now forcing 2B back up onto her feet. Only to catch her with some running clotheslines. And a trip. And Undyne now the fishhook's submission attempt. But again, 2B just getting out. And that side ankle slam picking Undyne back up, forcing her not into the corner, towards the eastern ropes with that Irish whip. Spinning takedown and the pin. 1, 2. Undyne doesn't have the strength to kick out, and 2B coming in, making a statement with a very quick start. Bit of a slow middle, but very nice finish.
Here is your winner, the 2B.
And 2B once again a winner. And turning her fortunes around just little by little. But I'm sure pretty soon she will have what it takes to claim that championship belt for her own. And our second tag team match of the evening is a tornado tag match. Introducing first, it's your new women's tag team champions, the Double Dragons.
On the way to the ring, the women's undisputed Impact, the tag team world champions, the Lucha Dragons.
Chie Sadonaka, I believe that's her last name, and Yukiko Amagi somehow claiming that championship title yesterday at Against the Odds, and doing a very very stellar job of just staying in the match, showing just fierce tenacity.
And their opponents, the Dream Team.
And their opponents, the Diamonds, An Takamaki and Haru Okumura. And this is a Persona battle. I've never played Persona Arena, Persona 4 Arena, whatever. I mean, clearly, since I don't know the exact name of the game. And I've heard not super good things about it, but hopefully this will be much better than that. Now referee rings the bell, and all four women meet in the middle of the ring. Chie versus Haru, and now, Chie versus Haru, and An versus Yukiko. As soon as I say that, it reversed. And again, it reversed. And it's Haru versus Chie again, and An versus Yukiko again. Anyway, starting off very similar to yesterday's, where they're just congealed in a very small radius. Now slowly breaking apart from each other into their small one-on-one matches. Haru with a nice forearm shiver after that Irish whip, and on with that, I believe that was a knee against Yukiko just a few seconds ago. And Haru with that backflip splash, going for an early pin on Chie. And Chie pushing her off. And a terminating knee smash by An. And Haru just working on Chie. Irish whip and the takedown, and now the Diamonds on a 2-on-1 against Chie Sadonaka. Again, I believe that is her last name. Or her family name, as it were. Haru already looking for a finisher, but waiting a little bit too long for Chie to stand up as Yukiko connects with that drop. And now On looking for a finisher. Haru pinning Yukiko to the ground. On connecting with it with her signature 1, 2. And again, Chie getting up with the Diamonds with a very strong start. Yukiko though sending Haru over the top rope, but Haru immediately getting back in. Grabbing Yukiko from behind. And a takedown, and the Diamonds again just dominating their opposition right now. Haru sending Yukiko into the announcer's booth as On sent Chie for a run and a head scissor takedown. On not quite going for a pin quite yet. Instead, over the shoulder suplex, and Chie retreating to the safety of the apron. I guess safety is a bit of a strong word, as she is, as soon as I was saying that, in danger of being knocked off. But Yukiko just working on the neck of Haru, and I completely missed when Yukiko got the upper hand in that exchange. Now it's a 2-on-1 on the outside. On now again focusing her attention on Chie. She sends Chie face first into that metal plating that protects the microphones from the wrestlers. And again, face first. Haru looking for the finisher. And connecting with that women's right punch. 1, 2. Yukiko kicking out. Again, I said it before, but women's rights punch is kind of hard to say. And again, catching Yukiko with that slugging right hand and going for the pin. 1, 2. And Chie not in time as Haru pinning Yukiko. As we see Chie just not exactly taking the correct path. And that slight delay. That slight delay is what allowed Haru to get that pin. And not a good title defense start for the Double Dragons. And our next matchup is going to be a very interesting one. Introducing first, it is the breathtaking assassin, Keanu Reeves.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 175 pounds, the superstar Keanu Reeves.
I love how the announcer says superstar. Just, man, it gets me every time. But yeah, Keanu Reeves. Honestly, accidentally overlooked for a title shot. Although considering how much of a mess that Fatal 4 Steel Cage match was. Not sure if he would have fared much better. And his opponent.
And his opponent from Montana, weighing in at 300 pounds, the engineer, Dr. Eggman.
It is Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Dr. Eggman. So close many times yesterday to winning that championship belt, but well, just couldn't get it done. And as such, he needs to wait another day to have another shot at that title. Here we go, referee rings the bell, and we have a very, of a match of very different opponents. Keanu Reeves a little bit lighter, I mean, they're about the same height-ish. At least in the ring, but Keanu Reeves a little bit on the lighter side. You know, muscular and long hair, versus Eggman, who's, well, has as many IQ points as he does pounds, and has the most glorious mustache, but that's the only hair on his body. At least above the chest. Not entirely sure. Okay, no, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm sorry. Anyway, Keanu Reeves sending Eggman into the corner. I don't know. I don't know if he has hairy legs or not. He is an egg, so it's probably very smooth. He probably shaves. I mean, it's Eggman. He probably shaves his legs. Anyway, before I talk myself into yet another corner, Keanu Reeves just really doing a number on Eggman right now, forcing him into the corner. Now grabbing him from the scruff of his neck and punch downwards. Keanu Reeves climbing up top, and a elbow drop that just barely didn't find its mark. Instead connecting with the shoulder, but not the elbow. Forcing Eggman, just tossing him into the steel steps, but Eggman getting out of the way. And exploding splash. Exploding standing splash. Eggman showing off to the crowd a little bit. Too much as Keanu Reeves sending him onto the ramp. Referee up to a 7 count as... Okay, Keanu Reeves is going to go into the ring anyway, but Eggman just forcing him in. Running clothesline by Keanu. diving elbow, and now Keanu going for the pin. 1, 2, Eggman powering out. And Reeves walking Eggman to the Western ropes, but some nice back and forth action there. Keanu with that back Russian leg sweep. Somehow with the strength to drag all 300 pounds of Eggman to the middle of the ring. And now a Scorpion Clutch submission attempt by the breathtaking assassin. Truly trying to take Eggman's breath away. Eggman fighting and getting out. And getting back up. And tossing Keanu Reeves, almost catching his chest. Like center mass against the turnbuckle. Keanu Reeves up against the ropes. And Eggman running towards him, looking to send Keanu flying, but instead Eggman was the one flying. And being sent back in. Eggman rolling out of the way and a spinning back elbow. Now both wrestlers to their feet, but Eggman with that double leg drop kick. Picking Keanu Reeves up and suplex against the ropes. Oh, with the egg scrambler, and now going for the pin. 1, 2. And I have no idea how that wasn't a rope break. Like, Keanu was just fully inside the rope. But getting his shoulder up regardless. Keanu Reeves climbing back in. But Eggman catching him and Irish whipping him into the corner. Going for that splash, but Keanu Reeves getting out of the way just in time and looking for the superstar leg drop. 1, 2. And the way I said that, as I was trying to emulate my coworker with that, the announcer, but Keanu Reeves getting that pin off of the superstar leg drop. I'm kind of surprised that Eggman didn't try to go for a rope break there.
Here is your winner, the Superstar Keanu Reeves.
But Keanu Reeves picking up, I believe that's his second win in a row. And he is on a very strong trajectory. And our next matchup of the evening. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a championship match of the future. Introducing first, somehow coming home with the championship yesterday. It is the Detective Prince, Goro Akechi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan. Weighing in at 140 pounds. The men's undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, Gordon Alexi.
Akechi defending the belt yesterday at Against the Odds in that fatal four-way steel cage match. Somehow. And his dominant reign over the division continues tonight, or continues into tonight. Let's see if it actually continues through tonight.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 200 pounds, Zucconi.
And his opponents, it is Mr. Money in the Bank, even though he's not carrying his briefcase tonight. It is Zenkichi Hasagawa, the Lone Wolf. Or the Lone Wolf, Zenkichi Hasagawa. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that once Zenkichi cashes in his briefcase, it will be this. It'll be this matchup. To begin, the referee rings the bell, and Akechi immediately throwing Wolf into the corner and picking him up by his waist and setting him down face first. And a knee smash. And a very strong start by Crow. But Zenkichi kicking him off. Akechi getting the grapple, and now standing... No, not the standing submission, the standing takedown into the pin combo. But Zenkichi kicking out quickly. And a bit of a below-the-belt shot. And again. Referee letting them fight on, though. Zenkichi picking Akechi back up. And a slugging shot to the chest, throwing Akechi for that run and hip toss. And a running knee strike. Now choking Akechi in the corner using his foot, and Zenkichi looking to bring it back a little bit. Now Zenkichi picking Akechi back up, but Akechi slipping. And now another takedown, but not pinning this time. Instead, stomping on his shoulder. Zenkichi rolling back in. Confusing Akechi a little bit, but they're both in the ring pretty much immediately. Zenkichi gained the better of that exchange, now punching Akechi into the corner, but Akechi with that reversal. Now forcing Wolf into the corner. Bouncing him off the turnbuckle. Now shot to the back. Irish whip and a jumping Superman forearm shiver. Kick to the gut. And a faceplant into the pin. 1, 2. Zenkichi kicking out, but it's a bit of a slow start. Or a bit of a slow match. And now Akechi tuning up the band, looking for the sweet chin music, but Zenkichi getting out of the way very nicely. And now looking for the Wolfsbane drop. Going for a pin of his own, 2. And the match continues. Throwing Akechi into the corner, but Akechi reversing. Standing crossbody splash. But Zenkichi getting out of the way of that kick. A knee to the chest. Now throwing him in the Irish whip and diving down. And the arm drag. Both men now on the outside. Akechi immediately catching him. See what I did there? And a takedown. Both men back inside the ring. But Zenkichi catching him with that knee. Stomping in the corner, but Akechi just stopping him with that knife edge chop. Now uppercut into the combo. And the takedown. And now knee strikes to Zenkichi. As Akechi climbs back up top, turning around and looking for that splash. Zenkichi looking to roll out of the way, but not in time. Akechi connecting and looking for the sweet chin music yet again. Will he connect this time? Yes. And now the pin 1, 2. Zenkichi powering out. And Akechi continuing his offense. Probably fighting with, God, what was his persona? It was Robin Hood, and then it turned into Loki. That's what it was. Loki. Probably fighting with Loki a little bit. Akechi's sending Zenkichi back inside the ring. Picking him up. A kick. And the forced faceplant again into the pin. 1, 2. And again Zenkichi powering out. But Akechi looking for the finisher. Zenkichi, don't think he'd see it coming. Yes, he does. Back elbow. And now Zenkichi looking for the finisher. And the drop. And the pin. 1, 2. Akechi kicking out. Wow, this is a finish. Zenkichi the ground and pound. Now both men on the outside. Zenkichi a shot to the back, shot to the side. Now a knee smash. Taking Akechi back up. A kick to the gut, but Akechi with that a high kick of his own. And jumping knee smash. 5 count. Zenkichi with that reversal. Irish whip into the steel steps. I think the referee is at 5? There's 7. Okay, he was at 6. There's the 7 count. Quick 8. Akechi back in. Catching Zenkichi with that interesting forearm. And the acrobatic clothesline. And some knees. Zenkichi rolling outside. Akechi climbing up top and jumping off, not liking his prospects. And connecting with that suplex, but 2. That was an interesting way of saying 2. And a modified suplex city. Stomping onto Zenkichi's arm. Picking him up as Zenkichi with the elbow. And the crossbody splash, picking Akechi back up to his feet. And looking for the chokeslam, but Akechi elbowing out. And now the rolling takedown. Picking Zenkichi back up. Kick to the gut. And another face plant. But not going for the pin. Still not going for the pin. Instead, I think he's looking for the sweet chin music. Yes, he is, tuning up the band one more time for the encore. Having to go cross-country for that tour, but connecting nonetheless. Dragging Zenkichi to the middle of the ring. I believe this is it. 1, 2, and Zenkichi's not going to kick out. And Akechi showing the Money in the Bank, or Mr. Money in the Bank, who is champion. And now, just stomping a hole in Zenkichi. Just trying to make a statement, saying if you try to cash in, bad things are going to happen to you. And now our main event of the evening, introducing first. It is still your Women's Universal Champion after that absolute shit show of a match.
Making her way to the ring from the future, the Women's Undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion,
It is A2. Yeah, I'm not missing words. That match yesterday, it started off fine and then it just kept on dragging and dragging and yeah. But anyway. A2 looking to continue her reign of dominance for another month at least. And her opponent, unfortunately losing the tag team. Yeah, unfortunately losing that tag team championship belt. It is Tifa Lockhart. And now both competitors getting ready. Referee rings the bell. And A2 looking for that early cheap shot, but accidentally knocking the referee out. And now it is basically an Extreme Rules match until the referee gets up. Now the referee forced into the corner, and A2 just trapping him there with Tifa. I mean, at least find like a different part of the ring. Jeez. Now picking Tifa back up, and another power slam, just landing her right on top of the referee, who's just being thrown around right now. Referee finally back up onto his feet. A2 pushing or throwing Tifa down. 1, 2. I'm surprised the referee didn't go with a very long count there. I'm surprised he didn't go for a slow count. But anyway, Tifa getting out and kicking A2 in the shin. And a takedown, picking A2 back up and tossing her into the corner. But A2 with that back elbow reversal. And it's the takedown, picking Tifa back up and setting her down. And now a knee smash into the pin. Another quick pin. 1, 2. 2 count, but still. Picking Tifa back up by her neck, and again slamming her down. And a little bit of a ground and pound into the stomp. Picking Tifa again by her neck and slamming her down. And A2 is again just continuing her dominance. Power slam. I mean, even from like the opening bell, she's been trying to just put a hole through Tifa. Now Tifa is working on that ankle, twisting it, pulling it. Now A2 back to her feet, but Tifa just tripping her up. Picking A2 back up and a spin kick into the pin. 1, 2, but A2 kicking out. And now a figure 8 submission attempt. A2 though getting out, kicking Tifa off of her. And a power slam in the middle of the ring. A2 picking Tifa back up. And a running kick, really using that stiletto to her advantage. 2, 3, and Tifa trying to go for the rope break. Referee either just not paying attention or not caring. And Tifa, instead of trying to get her shoulder up, tries to go for the rope break. And the risk with going for rope break is that the referee might not see it, might not call it. And this is the second week in a row, at least, where a competitor got completely screwed over by a failed rope break call. But as we watch A2's celebration here, at least she finished it, but hey. As we close out here, I'd like to thank you all for joining us on tonight's edition of Jayromoda, and hope to see you on Wednesday for Wingcrest and Friday for Eclipse. And yeah, until then, we are signing out from Peoria. See ya.